and welcome to my channel. I'm Sherry Taylor, graduate gemologist, independent registered master valuer, and owner and founder of S. Taylor Jewelry Appraisal. Design and shape are important to the collectability of these presentation boxes. Another thing is branding. People look for companies that they recognize, well-known jewelers, perhaps in their area, or famous ones that were important to the fine jewelry world at that particular period of time. Also materials such as velvet, leather wrapping, brass buttons, as you can see in this one here. It has a little push down button with the leather wrapping. Those tend to be very collectible. We'll take a look at this one first. As you can see, there's a nice scalloped gold foil detailing on the top, a leather wrap. This particular box is branded Ellis Brothers from Toronto, a very well-known prominent jeweler around the early 1900s. They eventually did end up merging with a couple other jewelry companies that were very prominent at that time as well. And I'll show you one of the boxes from one of those brands later on in this video. But as you can see with this box here, a nice velvet lining where the ring would sit, nice and small, a satin lining there with that beautiful emblem there for their jewelry brand. And that was sort of a common styling of that time period. This one you will see a little bit smaller, again with the velvet lining, and again the really nice satin finish with the emblem of the brand. This one is a Riri's Brothers box. This is also from a brand from Toronto. Riri and Ellis both actually merged with Burke's. Branding was the main reason why I happened to pick up these two boxes in particular for myself, because I do love the Canadian jewelry history, and have followed these brands over the course of my career and studying fine jewelry. So these two boxes were very important for me to have, and I was very excited to be able to get them. This one here is so pretty. I just love the pop of the blue velvet lining on the inside here. Let's take a closer look here at the jeweler's crest. And you can see this one is from Stockholm. This one I picked up at an estate dealer that specializes in jewelry. And they do sell just the boxes. I really love the lining on this one. That was what really sold me on it, as well as it did have the push-in brass button. Look at the color on this one. I love purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors personally. I just loved also the very beautiful detailing and the scroll work on the top of this one here. This is a stick pin presentation box. Really great condition considering the probable age of it. And again, the push down opening, the stick pin area the stick pin would lie on this velvet piece here. And then again, we have amazing silk lining with the branding. And this is another Toronto jeweler. So this would have been, it says Yonge Street, Toronto, Chapman Brothers. Velvet boxes are also very desirable to collectors. And again, purple's my favorite. I just love this one. I had to have it. We've got the velvet lining on the inside, a little bit of rope detailing around the base, silk lining here, and then again with the jeweler's imprint. Vancouver for this particular jeweler. But the color is just so gorgeous. How beautiful. Not the best condition for this one, but I liked the shape of it. I also liked that it had a little bit of a silver base. This one looks like it may have held a couple of rings or perhaps a wedding set itself. Silk lining with the logo here, Smith Brothers Jewelers, Kingston, Ontario, it looks like. Velvet lining, not in the best condition, unfortunately, but again, loved purple, had to have it. All of you Canadian Canadians joining us on this video, you will recognize this box to be of the Burke's brand, a very popular ring box on the collectible market. Sterling silver ring boxes certainly are always highly collectible. Burke's was well known for this particular style of box. If you had made an important jewelry purchase like a diamond engagement ring or one of their more luxury rings, you may have received one of these silver bells. This has been a tradition of theirs for a number of years. I got this particular box when I began working with Burke's in about, I believe it was 2006. So I had worked for them right after gemology school and actually purchased our wedding bands there. And that is how I was able to receive one of these boxes. But if you are a collector, you will know that these boxes can go for quite a bit of money on, resale sites, upwards of $100, $200 for something like this box. I really love the unique shape of this one. And so shape is another thing that collectors will look for, something a little bit more unique. This one, I believe, or at least I assume, would have held a pocket watch. It sort of has that shape to it on the inside. Nice gold silk lining over and around the dark blue velvet, the Burke's logo. This particular brand had changed their logo over the years and their long history. So that can kind of help us to date these boxes. This one here is a very interesting material, and this material is very collectible. And celluloid is a very nice name for probably plastic, I would say. It was very common in these Art Deco shapes. As you can see, this box has a beautiful Art Deco shape to it. That was one of the things that drew me to this box. I'm a very huge fan of the Art Deco era and design period. There is, if I can get the right lighting, you can kind of see it looks like a patent pending marking on the bottom and the companies that manufactures these boxes at the bottom there. That concludes this video. Thank you for watching. Are you a collector? And if so, what are your favorite types of presentation boxes to look for and to collect? If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. We would love to have you.